So hello everyone. So previously in the video we saw this example, right? How to trace it. So we saw it how to do it in stack. So now let's see one more method, that is the tree method, how we can do. So we called it with a of 3, right? So let's see how we can do it with 3. So in the previous code, one thing I want to mention is I didn't use a semicolon after print statement function call. So here I'm just focusing on how to trace recursion. Just don't pay assume this is the pseudocode, not exact syntax what I'm following. So let's our idea is to how to know how to trace recursion, right? So now a of 3, what happens is a of 3 is called, it checks this condition 3 is greater than 0, it comes and prints, it prints n minus 1, right? So it will print 2, it prints 2, and it calls a of 2. So now in order to execute this a of 2, it will print 1, right? Because n minus 1, then it will call that a of 1. So again, now in order to execute this, it prints 0 and it calls a of 0. So nothing after this because this function dies here. So that's all it. So now output in the previous was, what was the output? If I remember, it's 210, right? So how to get that output here? You have to trace this. Okay, trace this, sorry, not trace, traverse this tree, um, top down, left, right. So how we'll start? Top down, we'll start from here, we come here. So whenever the function is called or print statement is there, you have to do that action. So now you come here, so what is it is written? Print 2, right? So 2 will be printed. So it was top down, left, right, right? Traversal. So top down, now you'll go to right, a of 2 is called, again come down, 1, print 1. Print 1 is the statement, so we'll print 1. Now again it comes here, left, right, 1. So a of 1 is called, then p0 is printed, right? So we'll come and print 0. So 0 is printed, then a of 0 is called, nothing happens. So this is how we trace it, right? So this is how you trace. So this method is also easy and simple to do it in interviews and sorts of things, but this becomes a bit complex when the pseudocode or what a function is given, if it's too big or lengthy. So it's always better to follow this stack method what we did in the last video. So we'll do more examples on this so we get clarity on this. One more thing to observe is, let's look at this depth of the tree. So let's this one line, two, three. So this depth is 4, right? So 4 is the depth here. So in the main function is called leave this main. So here if you see, excluding main, if you see, stack records are also 4. So the depth of the tree, so depth in tree method what we get, right? Depth of the tree tells us how many this activation records in the stack are required. So activation records in the stack are required. So this is also given by depth of the tree. Okay, depth of tree, what we saw. So I hope you got this. If there is anything, you can mention it in the comment. We'll do more examples on how to trace this. So this is what I wanted to cover in this video. Thank you very much.